Hey guys, thanks for stopping. So this is a video response for nigelum-10 questions for atheists. Now to start off with nigelum, I've got a major problem with your definition of atheism. During the 18 years that you were in your mind an atheist, you were rejecting religious dogma and the churches and things of that nature. See, atheism is the non-belief in gods. Atheism. Theism, belief in gods. Atheism, non-belief in gods. Which makes the majority of your questions absolutely obsolete. I can answer a few of them honestly. Do you feel Christians practice what they preach? Well, the Westboro Baptist Church, they practice what they preach. And they're not nice people. In fact, I would have to put them as the most immoral people I've ever met. And they take the Bible literally. Oh. Salvation? No, I don't need it. Christianity and science mix? A bit. I know of a few Christians that can separate their Christianity from their science. Mixing, they're sort of both answering the same question. Okay? One of them, being Christianity, says, we don't know it, God did it. Or a lot of religions. On the other hand, we have science built on evidence and research and knowledge and constant criticism and trying to disprove things. It's the way that science is. Science is self-criticizing, self-correcting. It's the best evidence that or the best way to explain the evidence we have. And anytime that there's something that science supposedly can't explain, Christianity goes, God. Well, that little gap those gaps right there, they're getting further and further away from you guys. How do you feel about the Bible? Is it the inherent inspired Word of God? What do I feel about the Bible? I can answer that question. It's a bunch of stories from a very dumb people way back in the day that didn't understand things like the fact that the earth goes around the sun and the moon goes around the earth. And they didn't know the things we know now. They didn't have telescopes back then. They could just observe the skies with these, without this. Do you feel that geography, where you were born, oh blah blah blah, yeah. If you're born into an Islamic family, you're going to be indoctrinated and brainwashed into their religion. If you're born here, same thing. As a little kid, you get it pounded and brainwashed. India. Thankfully, I had parents that didn't do that. Because they were going to get married as Christians, or in a Catholic church, I should say. When they were asked whether or not they were going to use contraception after being married, my parents answered honestly, why yes. And the priest threw all the paperwork up in the air. Then why are you getting married? Because they loved each other. And yeah, they're planning on having at least me. And I also got a sister. But thankfully, that idiot, and here, you can learn from this. Thankfully, that idiot priest decided to be such a douche about people using contraception after they're being married. Thankfully. There, all you guys, don't make that same mistake, because I never got indoctrinated. I never got the brainwashing techniques that you guys use. I don't know what to think for most of my life, but I got another video on that. You can check it out if you want. Oh, how would you feel if all Christianity could be proved? Well, it won't and it can't. You guys have been trying. You've had 2,000 years. Science has only been really in the good workings for, what, maybe 200 years? And the most scientific advances and the scientific knowledge has come in, what, the last 50 to 100 years? You guys had 2,000 years to come up with something. I say you fail. I'm using this text response for my testimony. Yeah, well, dude, I don't think much about your testimony. And, well, you can cut this off because you're a fucking douche. Hey guys, keep it real.